All right, fresh off of an overtime win in Calgary last night, the Habs are in Edmonton tonight to take on the Oilers and try to win the first. Is this the first set of back-to-back games? Yeah, it's the first set of back-to-back games. So to try to win them both. And I've got that with some not too much news tonight. I've got the stats and the lines and all that, and that's right here in the Habs fans hangout. My words aren't working tonight. It starts now. All right, so we have the game tonight. Let's see. It's a hot Habs team against a so-so Oilers team. A 6-2-0 Montreal Canadiens team against the 3-3-1, I think, Oilers. Montreal, and not to brag or anything, but Montreal tied in points for first place in the league. So I can get used to that. I can definitely get used to that. So yeah, we'll. So anyway, I got all this stuff here for you guys, and we're gonna start out with. I've got just a little bit of news. 3 out of last 4 matchups with these two teams were decided by 1 goal. Oh, I know I forgot something, but I'll get to it in a sec. Connor McDavid has 8 points, but just 1 goal. He got his first goal, I think, the last game they played. Zachary Bolduc has 4 goals, and they're all scored on the road. Let's see if we can keep that up tonight. And tonight for goalies, we got Monty, which is what I expected tonight, against, weirdly enough, Pickard. So we got Monty versus Pickard, and this is what I forgot. We have the Guess the Score contest, Guess the Score of the game, and the first goal scorer of the game. And you can pick one guy from each team to see if they get that first goal. And the first one in the chat with the correct guess wins $15 off their purchase at the merch store. So leave your guesses in the chat, and good luck, because we haven't had a winner yet. All right, I'll get into my stuff first, and I'll get to you guys in the chat. Refs tonight are Garrett Rank and Chris Schlenker, and we will probably not like them very much. Maybe not like them very much by the end of the game. We'll see how they do. So as I said, this is top 4 in the NHL. I know that little chat box there is in the way, but all 4 teams have 12 points. Montreal Canadiens are tied in points for number 1 in the league. And I think everybody's playing tonight pretty much, but a lot of games tonight. So let's win and see where we stand after that. But Montreal in a good spot. Having a great start to the season, something they haven't been able to do. They didn't do it last year, and they just made the playoffs. I think a strong start like this make it a little easier to make the playoffs. Last 10 games, although they haven't played 10, Canadiens are 6-2-0. They have just only lost to the Rangers and the Leafs. They beat Detroit, Chicago, Seattle, Nashville, Buffalo, and Calgary. The Oilers have 3 wins: Vancouver, New York Rangers, and Ottawa. And they've lost to Calgary, the Islanders, Devils, and the Red Wings. Let's see. Players to watch. For points, Nick Suzuki has 6 in his last 5 games. And Connor McDavid has 5 in his last 5. Goals, Cole Caulfield with 4 in his last 5 games. And Ryan Nugent-Hopkins with 3. And assists, Nick Suzuki has 5 of those. And I don't see who that is there. McDavid, I guess, has 4. Yeah, I'm going to just take that thing off there for now, and I'll put it back up. But now I can't take it. Where is it? Oh, wait, here. There, and that way we can see the hell I got going on here. Okay, goalies tonight. Monty, 2-2-0, 326 goals against, 857 save percentage. Not good. That has to get, both of those numbers have to get better. And we got Calvin Pickard, 1-1-0, 254 goals against, 865 save percentage. So we got a better goals against, but a save percentage, barely better than Monty's. What else we got? Team stats. Power play. Montreal's power play coming back upward, 19.2%. The Oilers 25%. Penalty kills, 79.2% for Montreal, getting back into the good graces there, and an even 80% for the Oilers. Face-off percentage, 50.5 for Montreal, 51.3 for the Oilers. Goals for per game, 3.38 for the good guys and 2.57 for the Oilers. And goals against per game, 2.63 for Montreal, 2.71 for Edmonton. Lines, Edmonton's lines, McDavid, Draisaitl, and Savoie. They got they're loaded up there on the line, on line one. Nugent Hopkins, Manjapane, and Roslovic, line two. Philip, Podkolzin, and Frederick, line three. Enrique, Howard, and Tomasek, line four. Ekholm and Bouchard, pairing one. Nurse and Wallman, pairing two. Kulak and Emberson, pairing three. Calvin Pickard in net. Montreal. Suzuki, Caulfield, Slav, Kapanen, Newhook, Demidov, Evans, Anderson, Gallagher, Veleno, Bolduc, and Doc. Doc back in the lineup, and he'll be a wing on the fourth line. Matheson and Dobson, Struble and Hudson, Jacki and Carrier, and Monty with the start. And I've noticed on the bottom, for some reason they've added Reinbacher to the Canadiens injured list. And I figured that's because he got hurt while he was here in camp. He has to get better, and then they'll send him down so he'll be off their list up here. I think that's how it is. And that's it. I'll just remind you, if you go to the store at the link down on the bottom of this and on the bottom of the screen through the game, the Halloween promotion for this month, get 50% off our shirt of shame. With every purchase of $100 or more, use the code THBOZO50. That's THBOZO50 at that link down below. All right, where you can get hats and mugs and running shoes and shorts and all kinds of good stuff. All right. Let's see what else. What I got to do now? Yeah, I got to go see who's here in the room. Let's see who starts out. Paul, hey Paul, good to see you back again. As I swallowed almost the wrong way. Back in August, you got bit by a spider and it made your leg swell up. Spent 2 weeks in the hospital, but you're okay now. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun, dude. I'm glad you're better, and stay away from the spiders, man. Stay away from Spider-Man. Well, Phil's in the room, and he says, tossed actually worth the wait. That's actually worth the wait. Do you know what kind of spider? Sounds like it was a big one, or maybe you are allergic to its venom. He sounds like he was allergic or something went wrong. Surprise. Phil's picking Gallagher to score the first and every single goal that has scored tonight. 5-3 Montreal, says Phil. Lawyer, how you doing, man? Let's see if Monty redeems himself tonight. Let him before we even we shouldn't even have to make comments. Let him play. Let's see how he is. But yeah, I mean, I hope he's fine tonight. Who's who? Just saw our defensemen have the highest offensive contribution in the league so far with 21 points. Also, our defensemen they're about to face off the highest average puck possession time in the offensive zone. Because we got ourselves a good team right now. I mean, there's some things that, could be better, but there's shaping up to be a pretty good team so far this season. Phil says, I resign math for as long as it takes. You resign math for as long as it takes. Because that says resign, just to say. you resign math for as long as it takes. 4 times 6.5 should do it. What I'm hearing as far as term goes, LeBron, I saw LeBron. He says he's hearing 4 or 5 years. Matheson probably wants 5. The team probably prefers 4, but they're working on it, and it's you're looking at 4 or 5 years from him, which is what I had said when asked a few days ago, last week, something like that. I said 4 or 5 years. Money, I would probably say 6 to 7, somewhere between 6 and 7. I would think he's going to get. We'll see. Hudson's on the move. Yeah, dumped it in and left the ice. We are just over a minute in. No shots, no score, no nothing. Bye-bye. Habs 4-2. Demidov or Draisaitl. Awesome. BL says, I'll take the Oilers 5-2. The first goal goes to Gretzky or Esa Tikkanen. And I had Esa Tikkanen probably in my head because I probably saw it but didn't register. Or Perry Turnbull. Okay, when you get your real scores, let me know. Hey, Mo. How's it going, Mo? 4-3 Habs, Slav or McDavid. Big Boy says, October 23rd, 1926, Habs signed George Hainsworth. He replaces the Chicoutimi Cucumber. He was the first ever winner of the Vezina Cup. No one could replace Vezina, but he was a worthy candidate. Hainsworth, I don't know what year exactly he did that, but he played 44 games and had 22 shutouts. No, you wrote that again? Why? All right, you broke it up into 2. All right, we got a game going on. 4-2 Edmonton. Draisaitl or Hudson, says David. Paul, 3-2 Montreal. Caulfield or McDavid. Ooh, there's still lots. You're going to go with Andy or Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Okay. You lost 50. Yeah, hospital food sucks. Man, you better eat some food there, buddy. Get healthy. I hope you're feeling well, though. I hope you're doing well. Hey, Drew. How's it going, Drew? I should have expected to see you. Yeah, Drew's a big Oilers fan. Drew's an Oilers fan. Great start for you guys. Oh, you mean for the season, right? Okay, because tonight. Yeah, listen, it's about time, right, that we have a great start. You guys, I'm not worried about. Like the last couple of seasons, slow starts, and you're still there at the end, so you can afford to lose tonight. In the podcast, I picked Edmonton to win tonight, 3-2. But on here, I don't want to do that. I'm not picking the other team, so I just picked it for Montreal. Let's hope I'm right. But I kind of feel if there's a loss on this road trip, it's probably here. That's what I say. Paul, our resident ice master, says fast ice tonight. For Matheson, Phil, I'd rather see 4, but I'm okay with whatever they do with him. Let's put it that way. Fast ice helps which team more? Both teams there, aren't they both good skating teams? Oh, good quick chance there was that Suzuki? Man, did Pickard make the save or did Suzuki miss on the shot? I don't know. or miss fan on it. He's right in front of the net. Matt has the best job on YouTube. You're right. And I made a point of the resign or resign because that's how I read it. If you're going to write it, I'm going to read it how you write it. Hainsworth did that indeed, says Phil, and he did it standing the whole time. Standing, well, stand-up goalie, yeah, because that's all there was back in those days. So we are a little over, 5.5 minutes in, basically. 2 shots for Montreal, none for Edmonton. No score. Someone hit the post, though. And here comes the Oilers. Oh, nice defensive play there, I think, by Carrier. Some good pressure here by Edmonton. At least it's and as McDavid and Draisaitl on the ice too. Ooh, Monty with a good save on Frederick. Frederick of Hollywood. And McDavid tries to get it. Was it McDavid? Anyway, good. Monty saves and covers up. And we'll have a face-off there. Hey, Joe, how's it going? Oh, let me put that back, by the way. There you go. You're not well at present. Oh, I hope you're. What's wrong? I hope you're going to be feeling better soon. And yeah, get some good chicken soup in you. Sounds like you need it. I hope it's nothing serious, Joe. Hey, Andre, how's it going, man? We may have a rough schedule, but I read the Oilers have a brutal one. But a rough schedule. Everyone's got one this year because of the condensed season. Because of the Olympics. All right, I got through the comments. Look at that. All right, so yeah, now I can watch the game a little bit. Of course, now there's a commercial. Going to be a long one, even if they're playing well. Not only is it a 9 o'clock start, but I mean back-to-back nights, so it's gonna be a long night. And then Tuesday is the worst one, man. Tuesday we are 10:30 start. Lawyer, no, I'm not complaining that it's the Habs. I never said that. I just said I hate them. That's all. But yeah, it's everyone's got them. I believe we've got. I thought it was 14, but I think 16 back-to-back situations this season. But yeah, everybody's got it. It sucks, and it just sucks. Like I hate the late games like this. Anything 9 o'clock. Well, even the 8:30, I don't like that. But any of the later games, and then if you have to have back-to-back and both of them later games, it's even worse. For me, anyway. What can I say? What are they looking at now? That's assuming that Canada wins. I believe they will, but that's not jinx Canada's gold medal. But what happened here? What are they looking at? BL, I know it's even later down there. Believe me, I feel for you guys. But you can just, you're not on air where you got to sit there and try not to be falling asleep while your people are looking at you. You don't have that. I have that. Apparently they're looking at the pad. I didn't know there possibly was a goal. Yeah, no goal. Come on, drive it. Finally, Habs win the draw. But look. Took a shot off a stick, though, and went out of bounds. Went out of bounds. Went over the glass. Oh, I see what they're looking at. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't realize it was like that close. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I appreciate your comment on it. I won't answer that. What's David? What? What's the guy's name? Sebastian. I never heard of him before. Oh, come on, Hudson shoots. Oh, come on, and they score! Boom! Opening goal of the game. So Hudson got the puck there. I don't know who put it in. I think Newhook put it in. Nice. 1-0 Montreal. Oh, and there's a penalty too? What? He scored. Oh, and then a slash after. Okay. Nice. Newhook perfectly placed to get the rebound and put it past Pickard. And out of that, they score, and then Edmonton takes a penalty, and we go back. We go on the power play, so maybe we'll get another one quick. Newhook second of the season. Hudson drops it back. That Suzuki over to Demidov. Demidov in the corner against the boards. Kind of gets wiped out, but they've got the puck still. Slap up to Hudson. Does that mean Demidov's on the first unit now? Yeah, he just said he can laser that puck across Demidov. He can pass that puck, Demidov. Love his passes. New Hook doing better than last season, without a doubt. Come on, guys. Well, shorthanded 2-on-1 and good defensive stick, but the puck drops back and the trailer guy got a shot away. Back the other way. Slav and Demidov missed on the one-timer, just missed the puck completely. Come on, get another shot away at least. Penalty over. Oh, another one-timer missed on. Whiffed on, I should say. Wow, Montreal with 8 shots to Edmonton's 2 already. So I 1-0 Montreal. 9:45 to go in the first. Jesus. That almost went bad back there, and we'll have an icing call against Montreal. Yeah, a goat. I didn't know what I said. He is. It's the first time he's on the first. No one answered me on the first PP unit. I love the way Demidov is finding his game. It's coming out. That game, he's going to be crazy good. 3-game point streak for Newhook. Awesome. I mean, when guys like that are doing better, everybody's playing better. This team's going to be good. That puck went out of play? How'd that puck go out of play? I like the way he said the first of 2 meetings this year between that. Did 2 meetings every year? Is there more meetings between these 2 teams every year that I don't know about? I don't know. Yeah, I'm tired of having you look at me. How's that? I'm here, though. Don't worry. Oh, it's going to be a long night. I just hope Montreal makes it worthwhile, right? Let's have a back-to-back wins on back-to-back nights to keep Rick awake. Habs will be back in action on Saturday in Vancouver, and thank you. It's a 7:00 start. So don't forget that. If you see Vancouver, it's an early start. They must be playing the an early game. A slash after the whistle? I don't remember exactly, but I mean, it happens. Not often. It was a dumb penalty, though, right? You take a slashing penalty, the whistle's gone, like, and just after they score. So, like, that's not very smart. That's an emotional reaction to the goal. Kulak hasn't missed a game in 3 seasons, they said. And thanks to Kulak, we got Lane Hudson. Oh, I just realized who the color guy is. What a selection, man. That's for sure, too. Off a stick and out of play. Habs coach during the intermission Habs coaching intermission. Come on, guys. We need to keep Rick not asleep. Keep Rick awake. Score lots of goals tonight. First period's easy. It's after the first period that gets to be a problem for me tonight. You'll see. Boy, I'm already yawning, so you know it's going to be a long night. I know the answer to this, but it's not coming to me, but I remember this. I'm a well-liked former Habs player who once high-fived the referee after a goal. He later stated he had no one else to celly with. Man, I remember this. Why do I remember this? Anybody? Anybody know who this is? Hint, it's not Caulfield. Nick Suzuki. I'm sure it wasn't Brandon Gallagher. BL says Pizzetta. Hint, it's not Cole. Bigger hint, it's not Cole Caulfield. COL. Colorado. Jonathan Drouin. No? It's not Cole Caulfield. It's somebody else with the first name Cole. Or the last name Caulfield. I don't know. Wonder where Pizzetta's playing now. He got cut by Toronto. Was it Eric Cole, really? Number 72. Was he 72 or 73, Eric Cole? Ooh, big block by Slav. Eric Cole was number 72, eh? I remember Eric Cole pretty well from, if I'm correct, also from like Glens Falls, New York. He's like from not far from here. Mike Camilleri. That one's easy. All you had to go was unceremoniously traded mid-game. Mike Camilleri. I don't remember where they traded Camilleri to. I don't remember who they traded him for, to be honest. Just tell me the team they traded him to. Don't tell me who. Oh, okay. I thought it was Calgary, but I wasn't 100% sure. Jeez, who did we get? Oh, Rene Bork? Rene Bork. I mean, that's who. Got to be who it is. Wasn't that a good trade, eh? But it was an asshole that traded him. Pierre Gauthier was the worst. He was the worst. I'll be back on cam in just a minute, boys and girls. Scott Gomez. Scott Gomez was a good hockey player until he got to New York, and then they unloaded him on us somehow. Come on, boys. Go and get it. Hudson! Come on! Tries to go. I think he lost the puck control of it right at the goalie. That or he tried 5-hole, but I think he lost control of it. Newhook scored again, except into his own net. That's the only problem. Tomasek. 1-1 tie. Everybody, come on, everybody. Beat up on Monty. He gave up a goal. Come on. Come on, everybody. I wish it was Dobish. Come on, everybody. Let's go. He was the starter for the Habs in French to boot, and I was dumped for some pricey kid. Dumped for some pricey kid. Jose Theodore? He scored. No, the puck went off him. It's not fair to say Newhook scored, but the puck went off Newhook and into the net. That was dangerous. Fuck. Edmonton's moving now. Oh, Monty made a big save right there, man. Off Henrique. That was a big save. Jose Theodore wasn't French? Then you're trying to tell me that? What? Oh, even that goal, you can't blame Monty. Totally hit a skate and went in, and he was that. You can't blame Monty there. Yes, that is what you're saying. Jose Theodore was not French. All right. Sure, he wasn't. No. He was Chinese, I think, actually. I mean, you can tell by the name. Jose Theodore. You know, he's Chinese. For sure he was. Yeah, sorry to tell you, but all French people from Quebec are Canadians, just in case you didn't know that. We're all Canadians. Well, he says when you're in Quebec and you say French, doesn't mean you're from France, so you didn't specify that. If it's Hue, I got Hue somewhere here. Oh, he's hanging up in the front. No, he's there. Hue is right there. Cristobal Hue is French? Okay. So no one from Quebec is French. We're Canadian. I agree with that. Not going to be a popular sentiment, though. You said hun, hun, hun. I thought you were being like trying to be sexy with me, Phil. I'm sorry. Hey, Charles. Good to see you out there again, buddy. They speak French. They are Canadian. They are French Canadian. I've been living in Quebec longer than you've been alive, Phil. Awesome, Charles. Always good to see you out here, buddy. Everybody do as Charles says. Hit that like button. Smash that thing. All right, where are we at? Oh, we're almost done. 1:42 left in the first. We're knotted up at 1. The shots are 10-5 for Montreal. Does that make me French? No, because I'm not a French Canadian. But it makes all French people in Quebec Canadian, which they are. But they don't want to believe they are, but they are. Quebec's French is very special. As in, French people from France would say, "Are you from like special education? That's why you speak like that?" I am Canadian as well, Phil. You're also Spanish. You're a Spanish Canadian. I'm American Canadian. But I don't like to use that dirty word American anymore. Always, Charles. Always. You are warmly welcome here at any time, dude. Where are the Blue Jays going, Brad? Yeah, I don't believe that. To say they wouldn't understand a word from, they're all French from France. They understand each other somewhat, at very least. It's not like it's different languages. It's still the same language. It's like in England, right? You got English, you got Cockney, there's a bunch of different accents and shit. I mean, it's all English. Ooh. Well, I talked through the whole first period. Not bad. So we got ourselves a 1-1 tie through one period of play. So we got our intermission. So now I could feel a lot guilty for talking, and because there's no game on now. You want go Blue Jays to win the World Series? Okay, if you want. Sounds like you're doing, that commercial for the beer, I am Canadian. That sounds like what you're doing there. Well, guess what? I have something in common with the French that don't understand the French because I don't understand the French either. Do we have anything better to talk about than French? Now you're doing the English, the French to the English. I guess that's right. Yeah, that's Monty Python and the Holy Grail. You English pig dog. It's just a flesh wound. Come on, what are we gonna talk about? I had a busy day. I was not home most of the day, so I don't know if anything happened during the day that I didn't hear about. So I leave it up to you guys. Hey, Paul, you too. I won't enjoy the Blue Jays win, but you can. But have another good night, and we'll see you next game at a better time. Saturday will be a lot better time. So thanks for being here as always, Paul. And by the way, Paul, for the whole season, if you win the guess the score, you get that what you didn't get last year. Was it last year that I wasn't able to send to you? You'll get that added on to your prize. I think Sofka has the same thing because they won. I couldn't get the money to them. All right, it's a deal. I don't know why I didn't do it. It's too early for that. Excuse me. All right, Kapanen is killing it. He deserves the second line C spot for now. That's what he's got. Says to lose, I'd still feel better with Crosby. Yeah, I mean, the Crosby talk is like, I don't know. It's hard to figure out what's happening with that. But it's clear. One thing is clear with talk about Crosby coming to Montreal is it's totally up to Crosby. I saw Pierre LeBrun talking about it today. So if anybody's wondering, would Montreal trade for Crosby if he became available? Apparently the answer by LeBrun is yes, they would. So if Crosby does become available and says I want to go to Montreal, Montreal will trade for him, according to Pierre LeBrun. If Pierre LeBrun is putting that out there, I believe that. So, but the question is not. I mean, and look, Pittsburgh's playing well. If that doesn't change, he's going nowhere. Right? If Pittsburgh is playing well and comes playoff time and they're in a race for the playoffs, he's going nowhere. Nowhere. But if he chooses to ask for a trade, I guess then the possibility is there that he would come here. And I kind of, listen, I hope he does in one way. I made this prediction, I want to say about 3 years ago. I said in 5 years, when he's done his contract, which would have been, so I think I had him coming for this season, but I had predicted that he was going to do that, and we'll see. But it's totally up to him. They're not going to come in and say, waive your thing because we're trading you. They're not doing that. All right, what did I miss here? Sorry, what did I say, Paul? I said I said something. I don't even know. Do I think Canada wins gold at the Olympics? I mean, I'm Canadian, and so yes. If you're asking me, do I like honestly? It's not just I'm Canadian, so yeah. Too early to tell for me to make that prediction, really. Like not like a serious prediction for it. It's a little bit early. Phil says, when we trade for Crosby, Kapanen is going the other way, probably with a first. You have no idea what's going to go the other way, to be honest. So, and yeah, Joe, that's what I said, right? Pens, they're playing too well. He's not going to leave until he figures they're out of the playoffs. Phil, I see this is something that I can prove because there's video of me saying this a few years ago, multiple times. So, yeah, I mean, there's video of it. Will he come here? No, it's not. I'd say it's more likely he doesn't than he does right now. But the possibility is definitely there, though. Obviously, yeah, it is. Whom can Crosby replace? Crosby goes right to the second line center, and whoever's there, they're kicking his ass down the line somewhere. He's not coming in to replace Suzuki, if that's what you're asking, by the way. One thing that always, that's if he comes here. One thing that always makes me laugh is the word what? Gus? Slang word both in French and French Canadian dialects. Over there, it means children. Here, it means testicles. Is that how you say testicles in French? Gus? I mean, what's he got? It's not spelled that way. Is that how you spell it? Like, hey, yeah, it's a Monsiga, you see. Is that what you're saying? That's not spelled like that. Not as far as I know. Always funny when a French guy asks if I want to see his Gus. Wouldn't that be un grand? Grana, or whatever, however you want to pronounce it. 1A, 1B center, insane depth. Yeah, it would be. Pens beat the Panthers tonight, 5-3. Well, there you go. I can't believe the Pens can do that all season though. Andre, listen, guys are going to get traded. There's no that if they feel they can improve the team by making a deal, they're going to make the deal, and there's not much you can do about it. So that's just part of hockey. So does it make you sad? Obviously, if it's a player you like, especially, definitely. Again, that's not the question I asked. The question I asked was, is that how it's spelled? Is what I asked. You feel bad for Josh Goss of Habs Digest. That's funny. Kicked him right in the goss. Ouch. The proper word is testicles. Goss is slang, like saying balls. But is that how it's really spelled? Because for me, it's not. You pronounce it ga and see ga. Am I wrong on that? That's the question. You guys don't answer the questions I ask. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. I don't know. Every time I hear it in French, it said they say balls. So I think balls is like international. Hey, Larry the Cable Guy, how's it going, man? How's the reporting going? Was I shocked at the arrests made today in the NBA? I don't know everything. I do know sort of what happened. And no, why would I be shocked? Is everybody else shocked that, hey, Rick might have been right about this stuff? No? Because that's what my American partners said to me today in our chat group that, oh, you might be right about everything that we made fun of you about. It might be right, at least in the NBA. But it's only happening. Oh, it's only the NBA. So no, not shocked at all. It's spelled however you want. Okay, but with two S's and an E, it's not Guh. That's Gus. As far as I know, but I'm not French, so don't listen to me. Crosby is only picks. We're not giving up Slav or Caulfield for a 36-year-old Crosby. I think that they would like that to be what goes that way, but Montreal is probably not doing that. No, they're not doing that. But yeah, I mean, if they're moving Crosby, it's like a rebuild happening. So yeah, they don't really want established guys necessarily, but it's Kyle Dubas. So who the fuck knows what Kyle Dubas wants to do? Do you really need to hear us talk about personal parts of the anatomy? Not really. You don't need it. But can you live without it, though, Joe? Come on. Admit it. You can't. Talking testicles. So see, Gus, a little boy. So when you said boy, Gus means boy. That's what I said. No? I didn't say Gus. Gus is short for Gustav or Gustavo. That's the correct spelling? Okay. I'm not saying it's not. It's just that I've never seen it, so I don't know. But what do I know? It's French. Uh, Next time playing Scrabble, surprise your friends. We call the penis Q as in tail. What? You call a dick in French a cul? No. No. C'est ma graine. That's not Q. And I believe most Quebecers call it a dick, là. So I apologize for the language to all you young people and people who are prudish and can't handle words. More names are going to pour out over the next few days. More names. Now, we're not talking about more names for penises. He's talking about for basketball players. Press thumbs up if you have balls. If you are out there and you have balls, give a thumbs up. What a cheap way to get thumbs up, though, eh? Your internet connection playing up? That's because you're afraid of words, Joe. I'm sorry. Okay, I was just told in Cigar, Gars, is a little boy. Now you're telling me that's a guy and the other one is boy. Make up your mind. Okay, please. We call tail something else down here. What do you call tail down there? I know it as let's see, pussy. You want me to go further? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that word? People, your ears are burning. I know words. I know words. Oh, words. You know. I'm sorry, people. I'm just sorry. I'm hoping to get another game in early November as the Lumberjacks have a 3-game weekend. Right now, I'm reworking the team's press releases and making stories out of them. Nice. Awesome. Good luck in the writing there, Larry. Must be fun to follow a team around or to get in. Even, minor league team. Doesn't matter. Must be fun. Gran is pronounced cur, because that makes sense. And it's Gren. Gren. It's female. The penis is actually female in French, isn't it? It's féminin. And I say no, it's masculine, but when it's feminine, it's for one of the lady boys. Then it would be feminine. I got to blow my nose here. Since I'm off camera, I'm staying because you guys are. No, it's not your fault. Look up on Google the Muskegon Lumberjacks and check out Larry Lones. How do you pronounce that? Larry Lonstein? I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Check out his writing. He writes for, what's the publication you write for, Larry? Again, let us all know. Drew, good action so far. Yes. For the Habs, you guys, you suck. I mean, I'm sorry to say. No, I'm just bugging you. But yeah, no, it's good. It's a nice. I thought it would be a close game. I'm calling it 3-2. So I think these guys are gonna. It's gonna be a tight game. Not gonna shock me if this goes to OT again and Montreal wins in OT because they're the best in OT. Come at me for that one. Come on. That's a line of people waiting for something. A queue. That's right. You're not the arbiter of Frenchness. I got to tell you, I'm not sure of that, but okay. I've lived here a while, and I don't talk about French as much as you do. I've lived here longer than you're alive. Probably. Actually, I know for a fact that I've lived here longer than you're alive. No, Larry, it's funnier when you spell it testicles. That's why we did it that way. They're just about back for the second, by the way. Joe, don't worry. I know you're not afraid of words. I don't know how we got on that topic either. We're underway for the second, but it was fun. I had fun. Happy clam. That's another word for it. Of the female anatomy. That's another word for the female anatomy, or two words. Come on, Caviol! Save Calvin Pickard. Well, the face-off in front of Monty coming up. BL, depends how you look at it. We kind of could have been talking about food, sort of, in a way. Stuff that goes in your mouth, anyway. Yeah, I'm not confused about that word there. Who's Hockey and French tonight on Talking Habs. Yeah, but you wouldn't ask if you're English and you're asking a French girl out to dinner, you wouldn't spell it like that. So you're asking her out to dîner, which she would probably show up at the right time, wouldn't she? Dîner isn't always lunch, as far as I know. But what do I know? Come on, boys, get on your horses. Not like that. Come on, Demidov, go. He couldn't feed that through the legs. Fuck. Probably should have shot. Of course, I put Pickard like down, like whatever, and he's hot tonight. Habs putting great pressure on here. Man, my team looks good. Yeah, I'm not. No one's going to be learning any French from me. That's for sure. You don't want to learn French from me. I don't think. UK is supper, so is it here. That's what I call it, supper. But some people call it dinner. Some people call lunch dinner. It's not unique to French. Oh. Puck goes out. Yeah, I can't learn languages by myself either, Andre. I didn't see Doc was angry with the ref. You guys are keeping me too busy here in the chat. You're not going to follow my journey learning French, that was for sure. Come on, Caulfield. Block. Good block by whoever that was. Looked like it hurt. Wow, Larry, that is you don't hear that often. Larry says his dad and him celebrated their birthdays today. Happy birthday, Larry. Same name, same birthday, 25 years apart. You don't hear that very often. Awesome. Happy birthday, dude, really. Who, me? Is that you're talking about me? I get by. I'm rusty, but I get by. All right, let's see this hockey game we got here. I'll be back on camera soon, guys. Icing call against Montreal. Crowd didn't like that, neither did Bolduc. They did not agree with the icing. It's true, Bolduc got to it first. Why the hell was that whistled off? Oh, that's bullshit then. I mean, no harm, no foul. Well, they went to center ice to drop the puck. That's true. Okay. You're 65, Larry? Honestly, I didn't know you were 60. You're older than me. And your dad's 90. Awesome. Go, Dad, go. That's really awesome. And Larry, honestly, I did not know you were 65. I thought you were. I would have given you someone in their 40s just from talking to you because I've never seen you. But just from talking here, that's what I would have done. All right, what are we at? 5.5 minutes, just a little over into the second. Shots are now 15 for Montreal, 7 for Oilers, and we're knotted up at 1. So Pickard is making a difference tonight for the Oilers. You thought Larry was in his 20s? Well, I knew he wasn't that young. I just knew from the way he talks and everything. So I would have said, yeah, if he would have asked me, I would have said 40s. So that's nice at your age to get with the hot. That must be really fun. Probably even more so than when you're younger. Another icing call. Well, I thought the rule was kind of like if it's a foot race where you're whatever, they'll let it go. But I get the early call for the icing, but there, I mean, it was in doubt. Why whistle it down? Ah, another good save by Pickard. What the hell, man? Oh, awesome to your mom too, Larry. That's awesome. You're lucky, man. You're lucky to still have your parents at that age. I hope they're doing well and everything's good. And if you said it was your mom's birthday today too, that would have been crazy. All right, I'm coming back on camera. All right, anyways, Pickard. What the hell's with Pickard? And like last night, Dustin Wolf having horrible start to the season. We go to Calgary. He was fantastic last night. Okay, it was a face-off. There was a shot. I guess it went off something and out. They're going to go for a commercial break. Nice. No. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, this is I'm gonna say this is a good game. I don't really know. I haven't watched enough of it tonight for some reason. So far, so good as far as back-to-back nights. Their second game. Habs are doing well for that. And they won a few of those last season, so let's hope. Be awesome if they another win tonight. Depends on who wins of the teams that are tied with them at the top of the league. Montreal could potentially be alone in first in the league after tonight. If they win here, obviously they have to win. My family too, my great grandfather was, I think he was 108 when he died. But it's kind of there's both. It's either you live really long or you die relatively young. Which one am I? I have no idea. Obviously. Yeah, everybody is different. You don't know when your time is up, man. Just don't know. So Habs going on a PK here. Carrier going off for tripping, roughing, some shit, interference. I don't know. Cross checking. Oh, you cover volleyball too? Okay. You cover a bunch of different sports, I guess. Good save, Monty. So far, so good for Monty. Looks like he's finding his game. And good save there, Monty. Eddie, come on, go. He couldn't pull it. Well, they caught up to him. Is Andy losing a step there? They clear it at least out to center ice. 1:05 left on the power play. McDavid tried to tuck one in on Monty. Monty saved it. So far, so good. Life is weird. It's all in the genes and all that kind of garbage. Just live your life to the best you can, to the fullest you can. You never know when it's over. Thirty seconds left on the power play. Off the post. Phew. Off McDavid. Was that Draisaitl off the post? 10 seconds. They killed it off. And they're full strength. Good penalty kill there. Big kill there. Mo, I saw the same. I was thinking the same thing. Dobson on the PK, but he was. Don't get sloppy, boys. Fuck. 2-1 Edmonton, and Henrique got the goal. And I was about to make a comment like, are they just like sitting back in the zone and just what are they doing and they score? They're kind of just standing around there. No, am I wrong? I don't know what. No power play. They look like they're on the PK. I can't even blame that on Monty. That changed direction big time. Hit somebody and went straight down. I guess Henrique with the tip, obviously. Who's I don't think that had anything to do with it. Just the puck went off of somebody, and you saw it go straight down. What do you? I mean, that's not easy to for Monty to try to stop. So you can't really blame Monty on that at all. Just a little bad luck, you know, like hockey sometimes is. Come on, boys. Do the same thing back. Come on. Ah, slap. Phone. That was a nice pass to slap by Suzuki. A little tiny one, but nice. Come on, guys. They still have possession. They're moving around well. Good pressure here by Montreal. Come on, pick it up again. Yeah, Suzuki's got it. Back to the point. Shot. Carrier's fucking stick broke. Come on. Oh, that wrap try. He almost got it too. Son of a bitch. Was good pressure there by Montreal. Oh, who's no? I get what you were saying. Still, I mean, but it still doesn't make a difference. The way that the shot was redirected, not many goalies are making that save. You think the game slowed down? I don't know. That was pretty good pace. Overall, it's been a good pace to the game. Hell, we're on the last like 7 minutes of the period already, so it's been pretty quick so far. Feels like it anyway, especially for such a late start. Surprised I'm still awake with energy right now, but I still have a little bit of this left in there, so I guess that's why. Although I do at this point, I just gotta close the cam. I don't feel like swallowing pills in front of everybody, but gotta take my nighttime meds at this point. Who says announcers making a good point. Edmonton doesn't have a second power play. They leave their superstars for the entire 2 minutes. Is that true? What they do? Well, I mean, when you got Draisaitl and you got McDavid, if anything, you just change up the other three guys and leave them out. So they have 1.5 units. Probably is that they have the other three guys that they change up. And I don't think Montreal should do that, but I think they need to do, which I think they did today, adding Demidov to the first unit. I think that's what they needed to do. Ooh, stretch pass by Hudson. We got an icing call. Yeah, but Larry, they're creating opportunity. That's, at least they're doing that. If they can keep just doing that, playing their game, they've got a good opportunity, a good chance to tie it up anyway. And a lot of hockey to go. I mean, we got a period plus 7 minutes. It ain't over yet, and you can't count the Habs out literally of anything because they've already proven they can come back with not much time left. They don't give up, even if they're down by a couple. They don't give up. So, fuck, man. Again, I'm not putting this one on Monty, but that's got to be on the defense. I mean, what do you do? The way they just move the puck around the Oilers, what are you going to do there? Yeah, you got McDavid out there against the fourth line. Like, what are you going to do here? How'd that end up going in? Right there. Yeah. I said I think the Habs are going to lose this game and have normals when I did that and to predict next week's. Tonight, I'm predicting them to win because I don't want to not do that, but I had originally called this as a 3-2 loss. The way it's going now, it might be worse than that, but like I said, Montreal, don't give up on them. Evans and Pickard makes it. Pickard makes the save. We also getting goalied a little bit by Pickard. But no excuses. They got to score. That's just what it is. Oh, TC, please. If you've been watching the game and you're going to sit here and tell me Monty's at fault, yeah, go talk to someone else because you don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but come on, you can't be coming in here to blame Monty on this, please. Good stop there, Monty. Happened last year. Monty did it once or twice because Primo was just, you couldn't play Primo. But it wasn't going to happen here. And I'm sorry, but Monty's not at fault here. .340 to go in this first. Oh, come on. Yes. Nice play there by the Evans Anderson Galley line. Nice. Andy with the goal. If you're gonna sit there and tell me Jacob Dobish is Carey Price, come on. Let him prove it first, man. That's a shiny object. You get distracted by shiny objects, dude. I like Dobish and all that, but come on, dude. Jesus. Well, at least you made me laugh. Ooh, net almost got knocked over. Come on, boys. Let's go back the other way. Gallagher. Oh, Evans just couldn't handle that puck. Damn it. Come on, come on. Yes! Cole Caulfield ties it up. Yeah. That was fantastic. That was fantastic. Cole with his 6th goal of the season. Beautiful. What a beautiful, the moves he just put on Pickard there. Yeah, he's trying to stop this one. Slav, go on. Go. Come on, you guys got enough time to put another one. Come on. Oh, danger. 2-on-1. Good stick carry. Scores! Caulfield! Oh my God! Boom! 4-3. Suck it! I don't know who I said suck it to. The Oilers. This is crazy. Cole Caulfield, 2 goals in what? A minute? Caulfield's getting 50 this year, boys. 50 goals for Caulfield this year. If he keeps going like that, right? Larry, you're behind. It's not a tie game. We're ahead by 1. Wow. Man, I love this team. Anybody want to not take this team seriously? That's your mistake. Still a lot of hockey to go too, but man, you can't count them out. Habs going to take a penalty here. Interference. On who? They're showing the best coach in the league right now on my screen. Tell me he's not. Matt, you're right. Matt is in there. He says it's Cole's world. We're just living in it. He's going to have that season we've been hoping for the last 2. He's going to have that this year. Hey, Chicago Joe. But doesn't it? Doesn't it? I love this team. I love my team. I'm so happy to be a Habs fan. And I'm so happy to have had the patience to allow this, like on my end anyway, but I'm glad as a group of fans that we've had enough patience, most of us, for this rebuild to take place. Because it's been worth it already. Just wow, what an amazing little, I don't know, what's that, the last 5-6 minutes of the second period? Wow. Can't stop saying wow. So fun to see. The NHL is on notice now. The Habs are real. Hey, Lid, how's it going, man? Matheson in the box. Interference. 34 seconds left in the second. So far, Montreal's been good on the PK. So wow, that was close on the Bouchard shot, I guess. How they kept that out, I don't know. All right, so we got 4-3 Montreal after 2. They'll have a minute and 25 power play time. The Oilers start the third. And this game ain't over yet. That's for sure. I'm not like a 4-3 lead. I'm not fully comfortable with that. but doesn't matter. Got a barn burner tonight. All right. Well, we got lots to talk about, I guess. So you guys got the floor. Let's see if Edmonton indeed doesn't have a second power play unit. Well, we'll see. Shaky end of the period for Monty. Where do you like? Are you seeing the same game I'm watching? Joe, who's patience? You talking about me? Well, I believed in this team I believed in the rebuild. I believed in the management. Like I believed in the players. So if you're talking about me, I hope I helped you guys buy in. And listen, it's all been worth it too. Because I mean, they're not even where they're going to get to as a team yet. They're just at the beginning of that, and they are looking good. Now, early in the season, there's a lot of games left, but man, if they could just stay in this kind of have some form of consistency here, this is going to be a good season. Cosmic for Monty, I don't think any of the three were his fault either. And if you do think they are, just go review them and you'll see. I don't see what he would have done. I don't know how you stop some of those things. The redirects, like, how do you stop that? If you're lucky. So sometimes they are, you can stop them, but it's not, you don't stop those on a regular basis. Hey, Larry, listen, thanks for being here. Happy birthday again to you and your dad, and all the best, and we'll see you again soon. 2 more years for the rebuild yet? Yeah, you know what? You're probably right. For it to be fully over, I think you're probably right. But I mean, I like where they're at right now. I'm good with this going forward because you can tell. I mean, it's just going to get better. And wait till Fowler gets here and he settles in. Zarofsky is tearing up the KHL. That's very true. That's another kid coming along soon too. I mean, they're like, see how good they are now. I mean, you got Hage coming, you got Zarofsky, Fowler, Reinbacher. Hopefully, turns into who he's supposed to be. I mean, you got some good talent coming along, and more being added. It seems every draft. Fowler will be a good backup for Dopish. Okay, TC. Now I know you're fucking nuts, man. And I mean that in as nicely as I can put it. But if you're telling me you think Dobish is going to be better than Fowler right now, going forward, then you're one of the only people in the hockey world, dude. Like, seriously. Dobish had better numbers than what? How many games Fowler played in the AHL last season? You want to tell me that's the same? Come on. Whatever. Anyway, it's fine. Engstrom looks ready. Engstrom will get a call up, I would think. I don't know why he didn't get called up yet to replace what's his name? You would trade Dobish and Fowler before Monty at the moment we need him. Now, I'm going to assume Phil is either off his rocker or joking. If you're looking at me and going, okay, you got to trade one of these three goalies. I'm trading Monty first. I'm not stupid. I'm sorry. That's how I see it. I'm the crazy one. I'm the crazy one. I'm crazy. I admit it. I'm a bit crazy. I have no problem with that. Let's take a poll in the room. Everybody in the room. Dobish or Fowler? Who's going to be the starter for the Habs of the future? Dobish or Fowler? Will be a good battle between Fowler and Dobish for number one. Yeah, the first year they're both the tandem. After that, I mean, I can't see Fowler not being the guy. You want to compare someone to Carey Price? If you said Fowler, I wouldn't have laughed. And that's not a knock on Dobish. I really like Dobish. I think he's going to be fantastic. Caulfield's goals were 13 seconds apart. Wow. But Phil, two birds in the bush, that's called a threesome. Just saying. TC, I can tell you, Caden Primo's played in the league. I'm going to tell you now, Fowler's better than him. So what you said there doesn't wash. Who lied? Matt, you lied? Wow. TC, do you happen to be Dobish's mother or something? Or his father? Brother? Did he pay you money to come in here and say all this? You're his daddy? Who's your daddy? We'll just say we agree to disagree. How's that? So, what do we think is going to happen here in the third coming up? Yeah, what Huzu said there. I agree with that. I'm giving a thumbs up. I'm not on camera, so I don't know why I did that. Why are they all wearing green? That's horrible. What the hell is that? Who's wearing green? Craig Button and whoever's in the middle. I don't know who that is. It's green on my screen. Okay, no, I won't say what I was gonna say. Hat trick for Caulfield, that'd be awesome. Who's the guy in the middle? Why don't I know who he is? I mean, Dobish has good numbers for sure, but I mean, are they going to stay that way? He started out last year, fantastic numbers, and he came back down to earth. At some point, he is going to come back down a bit to earth. You know, that's all, you know. And at some point, Monty's going to find his game. Will it be 1A, 1B, Matt? I mean, I don't know if I know that. Are they both legit NHL goalies? Well, I think without a doubt. I'm not saying Dobish is not. Whatever. I just, I'm a Fowler guy, I guess, over Dobish, but just a little bit for now, anyway. Exactly what I was just saying, Mo. Exactly, right? He started out last season, fantastic. Numbers were crazy good. And then they started to figure him out a little bit and whatever. Does that mean he's not good and he's going to? No, but he's not the starter. But right, let's see what happens. Is this his season? Is let him prove it then, right? And I love Dobish. I think he's really solid, a solid young goalie, that's for sure. And got like his ceiling is high. Now, Phil, there's some guys that it is a gamble. I think Dobish and Fowler, I don't know. I think it's a huge gamble to say that they will be good NHL goalies. Yeah, that's why you got to give it a little time. Whalers and Nordiques are playing. Why are the what you would call them? Carolina, the Hurricane and the Avalanche playing? Are the Avalanche actually wearing the Nordique sweater? They're supposed to be wearing them when they play Montreal here next time. Do you think the NHL is heading into a golden era of goaltending in the next 3 seasons, next 3 years? That's interesting. Oh, here they're showing it now. Oh yeah. It's just a little weird though. Defense in Edmonton is like Swiss cheese, says Guy. Hey Guy, how's it going? Um, well, I mean, and Pickard, I mean, he's been good in this game, but you know, he can easily also give up a few, it looks like. So, but yeah, I won't disagree. Or Montreal is just that good. There's also that. Caulfield now tied for the league leading goals. And Hudson is tied with Makar for the league leading defenseman points. Look at that. Didn't expect Habs to dominate. I don't think they're dominating Edmonton. I wouldn't say dominate's the right word. I think if you're just saying I wouldn't expect them to beat Edmonton, but I don't think they're dominating. Still a close game here. So we're underway. They have a minute 18 now left on the power play. Edmonton does. Phil, they have a 12 and a $14 million center. Although Draisaitl playing wing tonight. Cleared. 10 seconds left in the penalty. Yeah, for a back-to-back game, Matt, it's a good performance. Yeah, but Edmonton's doing it back too, Guy, I think. That's why it's not dominating. They're playing them really well, though. I'm not saying they're not, but it's not. I don't think it. For me, it's, in my opinion, not dominating. But we're beating them. That's what matters, right? No matter how they beat them, as long as they beat them. Oh, Newhook. Is that his second of the night? No. 5-3 Montreal. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful backhand pass by Kapanen. Perfect. Perfect pass. Nice. Kapanen is playing really good. Yep. Monty with a save. Struble doing all the correct things as well. Struble playing well. Habs defense has been good overall. TC, you got to change your tune a little bit, or come on. It can't everything be Monty this, Monty, Monty. Come on, man. We're winning 5-3. Stanley Cup level team in Edmonton, I don't know. It's hard to tell with them. They could be struggling early and then they still end up, you know. Bad call here. Stupid freaking ref. Marty just said, that's effing bad. Oh, come on. Boarding. Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. Clear the ref is trying to do, trying to, whatever he's trying to, whatever. It's okay to get some slack, TC, but when it's fair. At some point, you're just not fair about it. You're just whatever. You don't like them, and that's all there is to it. They miss a penalty on the Oilers here. Yeah, the refs are showing who they are tonight. Yeah, there was no penalty there. If he costs you lots on parlays, it's your damn fault for fucking gambling, dude. Don't blame other people for fucking gambling. That's what you get for gambling. Want to waste your money? Throw your money away, then blame it on someone else. Sure. Go get help. No excuse about gambling. Jesus Christ. Look in the mirror and go, why did I spend so much money on gambling? Don't blame that on Monty. Guy, I'm starting to believe in your domination comment now. So if they play this whole period like that, then yeah, they would have dominated. I just meant up until that point. I don't know that it was domination. And they probably heard me and went, oh yeah, hold my beer. And they're going to show that it is. Okay, if you need help, it's a problem. I understand that and I feel for you. My sister has the same problem. Well, I understand. But I mean, to blame it on Monty, come on. You know, own your problems, own your mistakes. Don't blame them on others. But believe me, I feel for you if you got a problem with gambling. I hate that shit. I'm excited. I'm going off here again. I'm still here, though. Don't worry. So where are we at? We're just over 5 minutes in to the third. 22-18. That's the shots. Montreal up. We're also up 5-3. TC, my apologies for yelling at you. You're right about that. I love Craig Button. I'm happy. I like when he does the color. He's not always right about talent and things like that 100%. He's not always right, but he does call things out like that, and I like the guy. Suzuki shoots. Oh! He got his own rebound and almost got a goal there. So I see a big kill. I didn't acknowledge that. Good kill by Montreal. Craig Button is a good commentator. He's a much better commentator than he was as well, I don't know if he was a GM or assistant. He's a much better commentator. And he's a Habs fan. I like that about him. But he also, because he's not full of shit. That's how I see it. He calls out what needs to be called out, and I don't know. He's an honest guy, seems to me. Don Cherry honored by the king. Well, what do you mean? McJesus will have to turn the other cheek tonight. Which cheek? Ass cheek or cheek? What is this about Don Cherry? I have no idea what you're talking about. The King of England sent him a care package. Really? I didn't hear about that. Oh, well. Good for Don Cherry. How old is Cherry? He might, if he reached a certain age, I think the King of England might send him a letter. In his 90s? Yeah, he's not 80. He's older than 80. Hell, when I was 10, Don Cherry had to be in his 40s or 40. He's got to be in his 90s. You're right. The letter should only be after 100. That's why I asked how old he is. Did he really write King of Canada? Is Charles King of Canada? Pickard makes a save there. And there's a slash on Suzuki, no call, right? Why would there be a call? Yeah, but Phil, she was the queen of the Commonwealth. We were no longer. We were independent. We've been independent since like 82. So we're part of the Commonwealth, but they're not. Maybe I think they may be still. I guess, but I don't think they're still our king and queen. They're just king. They're king of the Commonwealth. He is. I can look at my money, but it's not going to show me anybody's face when I go and look online. Who the hell carries money anymore? I don't. My debit card doesn't have her face or his face on it, so. But I know what you mean. Don't worry, I get it. Brad, no, you're right. I realize I'm wrong on that. It's just like what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, they don't have any say in whatever Canada does. Well, I rarely carry any cash. I don't kneel to the crown. Why would I kneel to the crown? I don't bend the knee for anybody. Two Habs scored. Well, they went into the net at the same time. Looks like Edmonton pushing a little bit to get a goal. What? That's not a penalty? No way. Come on. I got to see that again to see that's a penalty. Anyway, another PK coming up. I don't bend the knee, Phil. I don't bend the knee. I don't recognize King Charles as my king. We're independent. What are you talking about? We're independent. Fuck England. You guys can bend the knee. I don't. Yeah, I think we can stand on our own 2 feet. When I was in grade school, in 4 or 5, whatever, we weren't an independent country. That happened in '82. Five four Draisaitl scores. While I was looking at the screen, so I got to look at the replay. They're going to make it interesting. I don't have a passport, Phil. Oh, what happened here? Now we have a penalty after the goal. Where's the penalty? Where's the penalty? I'm confused on this. What's the penalty? Now that's bullshit. I mean, they're just trying to give the Oilers the win. Why? Why would they want to give the Oilers the win so desperately? That's what I don't get. So if it's not gambling, what the fuck is it then? Told you we'd probably end up hating these refs or being mad at them. One line tonight. Unsportsmanlike conduct. That's not a made up call. No. And they score on it. Oh, fuck you. That's bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. Fucking enough to make you mad, that's for sure. Let's go, cheaters. How can they go along with it? What are they going to do? They're going to say, oh, no, no, we don't want to take the power play. Fuck. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Jesus. Under 3. 2:45 to go. Sorry, I'm not talking. Just trying not to be angry. And hoping they put another goal in. Montreal not going to blow it. The refs blew it for them. Fuck. $1:38 to go in this regulation. Looks like we're going to overtime, so next goal is going to win this game. I don't think there's much doubt there. Given by the refs in 58 seconds. That's what they are. 2. Say it. 2 given by the refs. Get a puck. There's the game. I don't even have the words, guys. You would think on the day that the NBA gets caught with their gambling scandal that they wouldn't do this on purpose so that they can get their winner they want. You would think. But no, that's how corrupt it is. Gonna be a long season with that. Ay. You fucking guys are trying my patience. Are you fucking trying it on purpose? Are you? All right. Next person who puts out a Monty, you're banned from this channel. The next one that comes out with Monty, I'm fucking tired of it and I'm pissed off. You're banned from the channel, so be careful. Bye, TC. Told you. I told you don't do it. Who's next? Sorry, but I push my buttons. Don't do it at this point. You're just doing it to get kicked out. Well, that's what happened. Not much time left. No, that's it. We lose 6-5 to the refs. Such bullshit. The refs beat Montreal. That's how the headline should be. Well, that sucked. Did everybody leave? I mean, that just sucked. What are they going to file a protest? Bedman's going to say, hey, my boys did good. Right? It's all for gambling. Unsportsmanlike? Yeah. unreferee-like. That's what we got to get used to. Is that what the rest of the season's going to be like? I don't get it. It takes away the enjoyment from hockey when refs are like that. I mean, that's just blatant. That's just blatant. But hey, they're the best refs in the world. Aye. All right. Well, that sucked. I may do a review. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the review. It might be just an angry rant that I don't want to do. Cheaters never win. You know what? I'm not even calling the Oilers cheaters. The refs. This is the refs. The refs cheated. Not because they wanted the Oilers to win, because they love the Oilers. Why? Because the money was on the home team. Or on whatever. The home team pays less if they win. They're the favorites. Favorites pay out less. That's what that shit is all about. And I hate it. TC's gone. Oh, they want to push the game to the favorite. Why? Because when you bet on the favorite, it's not like you put $10 down and get 200. It's more like you put 200 down to get 10. It's not exactly that, but it's more like that. They pay out less, so they try to push the games to them. My camera fell. When did that happen? Oh, when I banged the table. But that's what they try to do. Right? And usually when you see them cheat like that, the refs, who are they cheating for? The home team. And the home team, more often than not, is the favorite. And if I can figure that out, and I don't gamble, I'm not a guy. If I can figure that out, it's as clear as day to me anyway. So another loss to another time we have to lose a game to the refs. I hate that. I so hate that. All right. Anyway, it's late. What time is it? Almost midnight already here. So what do we got coming up? Saturday in Vancouver, 7:00. So don't forget, it's a 7:00 start on Saturday, even though they're in Vancouver. And that's all I got for now. Penalty minutes were 20 for Montreal, 2 for them. Anytime it's that, that lopsided, 99 out of 100 times the penalty minutes are that lopsided is because the refs are cheating. And I mean, the thing that makes you so mad is that there's nothing you can freaking do about it. Nothing. And that 2 points that we should have probably had here, that's 2 points that we might not make the playoffs because of 2 points. That could happen. It's more than a little fishy. It's more like fish left out in the hot sun in a plastic bag for about 4 months. Fishy. You ask me. All right, I'm just gonna go try to relax now after this goddamn shit. All right, everybody, thanks for hanging in with me. I apologize if I got too nasty. Sorry, but when somebody just repeats something over and over and over and over and over and over about Dobish and Monty and Monty and Monty and Monty, it's freaking boring. And I'm tired. Whatever. And I warned them, don't say anything again. And he did. He wanted to get kicked out. Besides, I don't need somebody in here that's all they're going to talk about is how bad Monty is. Jesus. Have a good night, Brad. Good night, Lid. Good night, Phil. I don't know. These guys, Bettman's going to probably give them a bonus. They're going to get a kickback from the gambling companies. Why do you think it works? Think they do it because they're told to do it? They're doing that and go, yeah, you're paying me something to do it? Guaranteed. There'll be the scandal. Came out in the NBA. It'll come out for all the leagues. That's what's been going on. The refs and the gambling been getting together to fix games. And that's what happened here. And try to tell me that's not a fixed game that just happened. All right. Refs are paid, obviously. They're not doing it because they got together. Hey, I hate the Canadiens. You hate the Canadiens? Let's fuck them over. That's not what happens. Gambling company comes in with whatever backdoor deal. Hey, you guys do this. Well, here's some money. And we're all happy. Capiche? That's what happens. None of the 6 goals were his fault. I got to say, I think the game winner was his fault. That backhand right in front of him, I don't know. I'm going to put that one on him. Other than that, I'm not putting any other goals on him. So I'll give that. But, I mean, whatever. Anyway, hope you don't mind how I was tonight. Yeah, whatever. Back to the drawing board on Saturday against Vancouver. And anyway, I had this as a loss going into the game anyway. So it's just very disappointing to lose that way. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me till almost midnight. I really appreciate that. Unless you guys want to go I can go another maybe 10 minutes. I see there's like 20 people in here. Are there 20 people in here? Because we're all pissed off at what the refs did. If you want to keep hearing me rant, I guess I could go and rant a little bit longer. But I do have neighbors and I can't keep screaming like I am. We were on such a high from them getting those last 2 goals were fantastic. The 2 Caulfield goals. And then that shit happens. Matheson should have had that guy. Yeah. But still, I mean, I still think that's the one. And even that, it's iffy whether you could really say that's Monty's fault. But when it happened, that was my first thought is, he probably should have had that one. But I'm not going to be blaming him with everything that happened. So it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate we have to have refs like this. We have to have a weak commissioner that's crooked and corrupt. So, yeah, NHL, if you're monitoring this, yeah, Bettman and you, the NHL, the league, and the refs, you're freaking corrupt. Take me off the air then. The slap penalty was weak. There was non-existent penalty for Andy. That was non-existent. Believe me, Craig Button would have said more, but he was on TV, and he couldn't. But he would have said more. He said quite a lot in saying what he said. Hey there, Robert. Yeah, the gambling stuff. I mean, I'm not sick to my stomach because I don't let it get to me past the game's over now. I'm not going to let that eat at me and ruin my sleep and whatever. I'm not going to do that. But gambling should never have been put in bed with sports. Never. And it's just for the money. And that's the whole thing, right? You couldn't have that, gambling and sports. They fought to not have that together. And then when did it change and why did it change? The only reason that could have changed is that someone's making money on that. Somebody's paying off somebody that, so that's wrong. I want to say worse, but that's what it is. And I've been on this for a while, but it's starting to prove out. The stuff with the NBA, I'm sorry, but that proves to me I've been right. Gambling is and sports is causing for everything sports didn't want it to have. And then what? They all decided at some point, oh, we don't make enough money. Let's get in bed with gambling. Because you think all the gambling companies, you think they're the only ones that make money off that? You don't think there's money passed back over the kickback to the NHL? You don't think so? I think so. Especially in today's United States. The president's as crooked as he is. You think everybody else isn't going to try to be as crooked as that? All right. I think I'm done. Not the teams themselves, because I'm not saying this is on the teams. It's the league. The teams themselves are not getting kicked. I don't believe the teams are getting kicked back by the gambling companies. I don't believe that. The league is, and the refs are, or else why are they doing it? But why would the teams want that? They just got screwed over for 2 points that might cost them the playoffs. There's no way the Canadiens would be like, yeah, we want the gambling money. There's no way. But the league wants it. And somebody's putting money in their pockets. Because that's how it works. All right, I've been at this too long. Thanks for being here. We'll try again Saturday. Hopefully we'll get better refs. Yeah, right. Is there one good ref in the league? Can you think and say, oh, that guy's a good ref? Is there one? I don't think so. Every last one of the NHL refs are crooked and corrupt. And if they want to come at me to say that's libel, let's go to court and we'll discover if it's true or not, because you'll have to prove I'm wrong. At least it works like that in the States. But I don't stand for that shit. So if they want to come at me. All right. That's it. I'm going to stop talking before I really do get in trouble. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Till next time, stay safe out there. Peace out. Finally, have a good night. You can all go to bed now. You all have to go to work tomorrow. I can sleep in. Ciao, everybody. Let's hope for the best next game.